today. And today we're going to talk about taking things with levity. And I feel like this subject is so important because sometimes we take situations, we take life, we take ourselves, we take our problems too seriously.
Too serious, and we're just mad and mad at everyone, and we don't even know why.
Or either mad or sad or down, right? And all feelings have a place, but sometimes we take things to that place. So
Out of
all feelings have
context.
a place, but sometimes we push it even down even more. And Iris, I know
Yeah.
you were telling me
Inside
that.
the label.
What is it?
We're inside the label.
We're inside the label. Yeah, like we were talking before. We just go so deep and we take it so seriously and we get so angry or so upset about something that it doesn't have to be that deep.
It
It doesn't.
doesn't.
Levity, bring it up to the light. And how beautiful it is when we bring up a problem or a situation up to the light and it gets smaller. Because when we
Yes.
see it for what it is, it shrinks and it gets smaller. And Iris, I know you were telling me before about a time that you were going to sleep.
Yes. One time I was on my way to sleep. I'm putting everything down. I'm about to jump in bed, and I get this thought. It was out of no world, like out of this world. It was I there's something I cannot describe it, but it was something that if I had not had the mindfulness of today, it would have scared me to death, like really. And when I noticed the thought, I went, wow, to my mind. Wow, what are you doing? What is that? Where does that come from? You're
Yeah,
really funny.
yeah,
So I made a joke out of it because
yeah.
I understood that if I didn't, I wasn't going to be able to sleep, and transformed the energy that that thought brought to my attention, because it was something very deep and dark and
Heavy.
not even scary moving. It was really dark.
Yeah.
And I know it wasn't coming from me,
Hmm.
but it came from my mind,
Hmm.
from that part of the mind, the story that we don't even know they are there.
Yeah.
Because those are the fearful story, and the mind finds a way to make even deeper
Mm.
of darkness of it. So take things with ease. Be more relax. Not everything your mind thinks is right.
Oh my goodness, you're so right on that. And I love that you said you made it a funny, right? You're like, what are you thinking, girl, right? And you laughed at it because you're actually what you're doing with that is saying, okay, no, this thought, like you said, one is not me. Two, it's way too here. Let's bring it up, right? Bring levity to it.
Yeah.
Let's laugh. And then afterwards you can analyze if you want, but analyze it with a little bit of levity. And all of our situations, and there, look, we all go through really hard situations in life. But sometimes finding that
Exactly.
little piece that can make us laugh about it can really turn things around, can really calm our mind down so that a solution comes up to our heads rather than going down the rabbit
Exactly.
hole, that heavy, heavy feeling that just brings you down. And then you're like, oh, exactly, that face. And then all of a sudden you bring levity to it. It's like, okay, no, 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 no. This is not as down. This is more up. And that's the way to have fun with who you are. Have fun with that part of you, even that part of you that brings you down and saying, hey, no, that's just pointless. Let's go somewhere else we can
Exactly.
see.
How about how many conversations we have with people that we love, that we respect, that we adore, and the moment they say something that triggers our mind, we just lose ourselves in the anger or the fear or the sadness or the anxiety because we didn't like what we heard. Don't be so caught up in what the mind brings, unless you it's a real danger that someone is chasing you, or doing something, right? Then you listen to that. But a simple conversation that just because you don't like how you hear it or what it was said doesn't mean that you lose the levity. You don't that you lose the moment of peace. Don't lose your peace out of nothing. It's
Exactly.
okay to listen to conversation that you don't like and know that you don't like, but not lose your peace because of that.
Exactly,
Be-
because your peace is yours. And
Yeah.
that is the most important part, is to remember to protect that part of you that has that peace, because that's when the solutions come, honestly. That part, when you get to that point of peace, even with something you don't like, you can get more ideas on how to solve them when you
Yes.
bring yourself out of
Yes.
that thing. And you know, it's funny, you said somebody's chasing you. At that point you gotta go with what your mind is saying. But that's just stressors bring our mind to that flight, fight, or freeze, right? Or fawn,
Exactly.
of fawn response. And that response is not a thinking response, it's a reaction. It's I have to
Yeah.
run. And if you're running from somebody, that's what you need. But when it's a psychological stressor, that's not what you need. You need to activate your thinking brain, your prefrontal cortex, so that you can actually take the momentum of the looking for a solution, right? Running is a solution when somebody's chasing you, right? So it's
Yeah.
taking that momentum from the cortisol running through your brain, but attaching it to your prefrontal, to your thinking brain, that's gonna come up with solutions. But the only
Exactly.
way to do that is to engage your thinking brain when you're in
Yeah.
that moment of stress. So
Yeah.
engage your thinking brain. Ask yourself a simple question, like, find the first green thing that you see around you. Once you see that green thing, you can say, okay, I've engaged my prefrontal cortex. Ask yourself a question about the situation that you're dealing with and take out the emotion from it. What can we do
Exactly.
to solve it? Not a how do you feel about it, because that's going to bring you to feeling brain, but what can we do about it? And
What
if
can
the
we
answer
do?
is literally nothing, what is my next thing to do right now that's going to be healthy for me?
Exactly. Oh, I love this. Oh
Yes,
my.
yes.
We
Oh,
were, we were talking about a quote a few segments before.
mhm.
And out of air, I we talked about how every book is a teacher.
Yeah.
This is a teachable moment. Take what Milady is suggesting. Write it down. This is what I do. I write down everything that I hear that resonate with me, and then I practice. Practice having fun. Practice letting go of things that rob you from your peace, that disrupt your clarity.
Yes. Oh,
Don't just let information pass you by and do nothing about it. Use it. If it's resonate with you, use it and share it with other people, because we are all here to help each other. And the bottom line, we all want to be no, not that they all want to be happy. No, the purpose of being here is to be happy.
mhm.
Happy, whatever that means for you. So have more fun. Learn to, what is the word?
Levity. Learn levity in life. Bring levity to your life. Yes.
Level to your life.
Bring levity
Because
to your
it's
life.
up to you to bring it. No one else
Beautiful.
has the power to do that but
Oh,
you.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, put a comment in there. I love,
This,
love reading your comments. And thank you so much.
thank you, and be good to yourself. Have more fun in life. Be less intense with things. Don't pay attention
Yes.
to your mind.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.